Good evening, everybody. It's another beautiful day. I guess it's now evening, like I said, for a podcast here on your fantasy football podcast. I haven't said that name to it in a while, but I forgot about how good of a ring that sounded. But I'm here with two of the podcast colleagues, teammates, co-workers, I guess. Mr. Andrew Price, welcome, welcome.
Hi.
Um, and there is Kyle with the great beard today. How you doing?
Doing good. You just took about a whole minute to say absolutely nothing. So happy to be back.
Well, that's the start. Everybody likes to hear in the beginning, and I guess today we want to first bring to our fans the draft order. How is it going to go down, and who is in what slot for each round, snake styles, what it's set up to be, and how we want this draft to go. Any pressing thoughts before we move on to the picking, the drawing from our commish? Commish, do you have any thoughts?
I made these nice, even-sized pieces of paper, all folded the same way. They all have our names on them, and when they draw them, that will be your pick. So, pretty straightforward. Makes a lot of sense. I decided to choose from my back-to-back World War Champs hat so that you could not question the integrity of this drawing. And that's really all I got.
Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, on paper, no pun intended, this seems like the best way to do this without collusion, but there could be 18 names with, Kyle's name on it if you wanted the first pick, or 18 pieces of paper with his name on it. This whole thing reeks to high hell of collusion. He could move the paper out of the camera at any point, have one in his hand ready to be shown up. There we go. That's the kind of view we like.
Yeah, for drawing.
But yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. I'll tell whether it's collusion or not based on where my pick is, and then I'll tell you if I think it was collusion. So I'm ready to go, though. Exciting time for the league.
Yeah, I mean, also I was going to ask, before Kyle actually did the drawing, was there any specific spot you two would like to be in for this year's draft? Any, 1 through 10, which one would you want the most? Kyle?
10.
Okay.
I like the back-to-back.
Andrew?
10.
Actually, I'm going to have to agree. I'd want 10 too. I want back-to-back as well in the first round.
Too much pressure in the first half. If you got the first pick, I mean, you got to nail it. You got to get the best player. And tell you that I've never done that before, so I don't want to have to start this year.
And I don't want to get like pick 4 through 6. I mean, I don't like those middle picks either. But
I would take one.
Death row.
I would take one over 4 through 6, but
right.
8 and.
I'm going to be honest. It doesn't really matter where I draft. I'm going to put out a great team, like I do year in and year out. Whether that's pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. You know what you're going to get from me, and it's a quality product on the field every week.
Okay. Oh, actually, quality product on paper, but we'd like to.
On paper, on the field, in cyberspace.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Without further ado, Kyle or Angie would like to give us a little drum roll before we get going.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. I just throw out the offer. There. Sorry.
Eddie, for me to do this, I'm just gonna grab a name. Just go for it. For the first pick in the 2016 NFL Fantasy Draft. Ooh. Ryan Hutchinson.
Oh my gosh! All right. 1 minute. Well, leave comments for after.
He's gonna choke so hard. He's gonna choke so hard on this first pick. Mary Beth better have been doing her homework because Hutch has no chance of drafting a good player here.
Wow. Alrighty.
That's actually the person I wanted to get first pick.
Are you writing these down? Because I'm not gonna.
I wrote it down because there's no way I would have to watch this podcast. It's a lot of work. That's a lot of.
I'm sure our viewers would live tweet it or live tweeting it right now. So.
I'm sure Hutch, like hashtag Hutch is blowing up right now. Speaking of which, I think he got first pick in 2 rounds because he tweeted something about a pick. But anyways, for the second pick, goes to Big Joe Gramsci. Big Joe.
There you go. All right. I had that last year. I screwed it up.
You take Calvin?
No, I took AP, but then I traded him like week 3, so didn't really pan out.
All right, for the third pick.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Be Burb. Bobby Norrell. Eric. A-Rod. We know where Aaron Rodgers is going. We all know. Hey, we got a free picks. Everybody, all the good players dropped down a slot because Aaron Rodgers is going to pick.
Come on, come on. Big money, big money, big
No way
money.
he picks Aaron Rodgers again, right?
No way he doesn't. Big money, 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 big money.
Mike.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
The dream's still alive. The dream's still alive.
Put that pen.
Mike.
All right.
Come on, come on, come on.
Possibly the worst pick in the 2006 fantasy draft,
No, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, big money, big money, big money, big money.
Robert Mishler.
Yes! Yes!
Late. Keep pushing me back. Keep pushing me back.
Push it back. So much red flags or collusion of where the last 3 picks.
Yeah, right, we all hold the 10th
That would
pick.
And then we announced we want to be lit. Go ahead.
Big money. Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money. No snake eyes, no snake eyes, no snake eyes, no snake eyes.
Matt Gibson.
Oh, yes. Whew.
Wait a minute. So we're left.
The 3 of us and Bob.
Oh my.
Come on, come on, come on! One time. One time! Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. No snake eyes, no snake eyes, no snake eyes.
Matthew Kibalowski.
Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Damn it. Not exactly where I wanted to go, but
Oh, man.
company man. That's fine.
Come on, come on. Big money, big money, big money. No snake eyes, no snake eyes, no snake eyes. Big money, big money, big money. Not me, not me, not me, not me.
Bob Norrell.
Yes! Come on!
Well, that was pick 8? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's just
Woo!
2 of
The
us.
season's over, boys.
Let's see.
Big money, 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 big money. Let me take on.
Let me tell you.
Come on, come on, come on.
Indiana to Arizona.
Come on, come on. Big money, big money. No snake eyes, no snake eyes, no snake eyes.
Oh, snake eyes.
Oh, where's my smiley face after my name?
All right.
That is such collusion. That is the all-time collusion right here.
I swear to God it was in there, guys.
Oh, man. I think there was only 9 names in that hat because we didn't see the last drawing.
Unreal. Here it is. Unreal how that actually panned out. Well,
Wow.
yeah, this is a live video. It says in my upper right-hand corner, we are live right now. So,
5 bullets.
take this back. We cannot. There was, we saw Kyle put these names in the hat. We saw him write them.
No, we didn't see any of that, actually.
Right, we didn't. But
As much as I wish I would have colluded to get this done, I will honestly say that I did not. I have too much respect for this league.
he has too much respect, and that's why he's commissioner, because we thought we put him in this position to not collude, and a commissioner in the past would have done that, just like he did by owning 2 teams last year. But we're not going to. Wow. Thoughts on the order, Andrew? What are your thoughts? What do we got?
As soon as this video goes live, there will be a uproar of backlash because Kyle wanted the 10th pick. Kyle made the draft. Kyle's the league commissioner. Kyle executed the draft, and Kyle got the 10th pick. But me getting 9's all I really care about. Can't be too mad about that. 1 pick away from the one I wanted. So, I'm happy with the way things turned out.
Okay. Kyle? Or Commish?
Yeah, obviously I'm really happy, and it feels so good. It's so good. There's like 0 pressure on me. I mean, 10 and 11. Those players suck anyways, so there's really no pressure there. But as Kip has found out, if you don't like your pick, you can trade it. So, yeah, I doubt that anyone would take your offer for a 16th round for their first round. But maybe
I'll do it.
I don't know. Maybe somebody likes a sleeper in the 16th and they want an extra pick there.
Extra kicker. But no, it is a little strange that we all wanted late picks and we all got it. I don't know how that actually worked and actually how that happened. but I'm happy with it. Like I said, I wouldn't want number 4 or 5 or 6, I guess. Like I said earlier, but should be good. I'm excited. Maybe we could get some draft trades in the draft, or but we'll see how that works. All right. Also, I was going to say about pressure. I mean, I got Bobby Norrell behind me, so then I got him in front of me in the next round. I love it. Knowing the way that guy drafts, knowing the way he plays, I love the position I'm in with that. I think Gibson's in front of me in the first. I mean, solid competitor. I mean, he made the playoffs last year, so he's going to be a solid person to draft. So we'll see. Any thoughts about your guys' position in that sense?
Well, yeah, as you said, if you guys are stats guys, you can pretty much take the ADP of, if you're the 7th pick kid, you can take the 6th player because, Aaron Rodgers is a free
I can't wait.
non-top 6 player getting drafted at number 3 overall. So, yeah, I mean, Hutch, that's a wild card. I have no idea who he'll take first overall pick. Probably, I don't even know.
Probably Jamal Charles.
Jamal Charles. I mean, if you have a team name, you got to have the player on there, right?
Yeah, you think. What are your thoughts on who is in front and behind you for the draft?
I don't really see those things. I just see my picks. I'm focused on myself this year. Can't let the field determine what I'm trying to accomplish. So I just see myself with the ninth pick, meaning the 2nd pick in the 2nd round. We're going to try and get 2 quality players, and we'll see where we'll let the chips fall where they may.
Is your strategy in the first couple rounds best available? Is that kind of how you see it?
My strategy in the first couple rounds is confidential.
Okay.
Don't want that information leaked. So yeah, you'll see. You'll all see.
All right. Well, I guess that concludes the drafting order position part of this podcast. I had no other extra thoughts, but we'd like to move on to the next part of it, as it was in regards to the newly established team names that have been developed around the league. We have some interesting names, I guess. I guess one is from the old counterpart of this podcast, Mr. Eric Plude. He named his team My Year. Quotes, My Year.
I was going to make my team name.
I don't know what I don't know what he's trying to go for with that. First off, it starts with a draft, and drafting Aaron Rodgers probably in third overall will not help him out with it being his year. But any quick thoughts on Eric's name for his team? No picture.
Nice to see that he's not totally, distanced himself from the league. He may or may not remain the guy who will remain nameless on the podcast, who used to be on the show, who we may or may not be talking about right now, is probably officially dead when it comes to being on these shows. But it's nice to see that he's still involved a little bit. His name's not just Team Plude. As far as My Year goes, does that even deserve a response? I mean, come on.
No response. Yeah, you're right.
The guy he's a doormat in the league, and I expect the same this year.
Wow. If we could hack his profile picture for his team, we should make it a doormat. Is what you're saying.
Kyle?
Your commission may have that control.
Didn't he do something like this last year, though, where he won, like, his first game or something and made his team name something about coming for the league and then...
Lookout League or something like that?
No, he lost, like, his first 8 games and then won 1, and then he's like, Lookout League.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? I mean... Just
repeating the past is all that is.
Yeah. I guess, moving along, I guess I first should have established we have... the divisions, I guess, are set in stone. We have the South and the North Division. I guess, Kyle, can you explain that? I forgot. I should have explained that before I went on to the team names. Explaining the North and the South and who's in who.
Pretty self-explanatory. Teams that are north of being named the Mendoza line. It would be myself, Andrew, Bob, Joe, and Plude in the Southern Division. With the other 5 in the North, obviously, it makes most sense. I've got it from sources that Andrew does sleep south of Matt. which was the real tiebreaker there. So if you're looking for the line that divides these two divisions, it's somewhere in between their room. So
Okay.
if you're looking for a nice historical spot, that's where you go.
You made it seem like me and Matt are sleeping together. Don't know how you came across that information, but might have to look into that.
You then is what I'm trying to say.
All right. Well, it's just going right down, like I said, back down to the south line. We got regretting my commish vote. I
You
guess.
better change it after this draft, man.
Wow,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change my team name after the great spot I got. But this league's all about overreacting to situations, and I'm no stranger to that. And I felt like I was bullied and pressured into joining the league earlier than I was ready to. But I did it because I'm a team player, and I thought the Roger Goodell ugly side of Kyle came rearing out a little bit, and it was alarming to me. But after getting the 9th pick, really calmed me down, and I'm ready to change my team name.
All right. Well, Kyle, what do you have to say about him, his name, and then what he eventually will change it? But what do you have to say about that?
Well, I did put a little pressure. Put a little pressure on trying to get the league in because I wanted to make sure we get this draft in and all that good stuff. So there may have been slightly applied pressure, but it worked out for the best of everybody. I may have, whatever I said, applying pressure probably would never have come to be, but who knows? I'm not going to say it wouldn't because then no one will listen to pressure in the future. So.
Alrighty. Well, Andrew, I like the name. I like the start of where it's going, and I can't wait for future name changes in the future from you. You have no picture yet, but we'll wait and see if you get one. And then we have the other guy. Somehow he is back in our league.
That's a great.
But
I gotta give it to Joe. That's a great name. That was good.
Yeah. Kyle?
Yeah, same. I chuckled when I read that the first time.
Yeah, it is a good name. I kind of want a picture of the other guy as his.
So a selfie of Joe.
Yeah, there you go. A selfie of Joe. All right, moving on. I guess North Division, we gotta catch Jamal, and then in parentheses, Charles. Gotta catch Jamal. Gotta catch them all. I guess good one, Hutch. I saw that top was that number 2 of this year's fantasy name. Google, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, his picture's pretty cool. He must have done some Photoshop or something, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, this is classic Hutch. He did the same thing last year, thinking his name was all cool, thinking we wouldn't find it on the top lists. But, I set out every year to make sure Hutch's name goes disputed because I don't think he's creative enough to make something like that.
That's right.
Yeah, this is classic Hutch. Like, no one in the league would do this besides Hutch. Just Google top names. Ooh, this one looks good. I'm actually in another league, and somebody has that exact same name. So, Great job, Hutch. Real original. Keep up the good work, buddy.
Well, if his disappointing team name is hopefully that lives up to his disappointing first overall pick. Let's just put it that way. Moving on, we got Jay Cuddy's and then in parentheses team MVP, SZN, from I'm assuming Matt Gibson that's who that is. Part of what his last year's team was, Jay Cuddy MVP. I don't know if he's going to have an MVP season, but he's been said to have a breakout year. A lot of analysts have said that on TV. What are your guys' thoughts on Jay Cuddy's the Jay Cuddy team name?
I might be aging myself here, just plain stupid. But why is the team what does the team in parentheses mean? Like what?
I don't know. I didn't understand that either. Andrew, did you?
Yeah, I understand.
Will you explain, please?
I don't speak for other team owners' or team names, so maybe we'll get him on the podcast. He can talk about it. Throwing a throwback a little bit on the team name from Matt there. I think originally he actually thought Jay Cutler was going to have a really good year. Now it's sort of a joke, so pretty clever. It's better than most of the names because Team Luchkowski and Team whatever. need to be changed and need to be changed quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't really know where I was going with that, but
That's
yeah,
fine.
that's what I gotta say.
I got a lot of downtime at work tomorrow. I'll make sure to just really put my efforts into coming up with a team name for you guys.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to comment because I don't understand it. I guess I've learned a lesson in the past to not comment on things I don't understand. And then we have my name, the Permian Panthers. For all those who enjoyed the movie Friday Night Lights, that was their team name. Take after their team. I guess I hope I don't lose in the finals like they did, but they great characters, great movie, and that's kind of why I went with that team name.
Yeah, early front runner for worst team name in the league, I think, as far as I'm concerned. You and Hutch are going to be battling it out all season if you keep this up. So good luck to you in trying to avoid that whole situation. But I think it's quite frankly the worst name I've ever seen that wasn't just copy and pasted from a Google site. So comes with the territory with you, Kip. Kyle, what do you think?
I think even no matter what you had just said there, Andrew, there's no way Kib was going to have one team name for very much longer. Anyways, I feel like he's changing all the time. I love the movie, love the show, love Coach Eric Taylor as the pitcher, but I don't really get it. So you drafted Boobie Miles this year? I don't know.
Well, actually, but funny you said that. I actually already did change the name. It was the Dillon Panthers after the TV show. I named it. Now I went to the Permian Panthers after the movie. And I changed my picture already. So I've already had a team before the draft has even started. Actually, the pictures of Boobie Miles right now, right, Kyle. But I liked it. I think it's a little original in the sense of fantasy because nobody's ever had that. But I guess it's not original because it was in a movie. But it's besides the point. I like it. As a start, it's a good start. And then we got from Robert Mishler's team, we got Ndakamin Sudud.
What was it?
Ndakamin Sudud.
Indomican?
Yeah.
Ndakamin?
Whatever. However you say his name. I mean, his name is a weird name anyway. So, all right. What do you?
Wasn't he your boy for the Lions, and you can't even pronounce his name?
All right. Whatever. All right. What do you think of his name?
Wait, Indomican Sudud?
Yeah. Ndakamin Sudud.
That doesn't really raise the meter for me at all.
The picture's pretty cool.
Like say it fast, Indomican Sudud.
Yeah, I think that's you got to say it fast. I think.
Or are you supposed to say like?
No comment, but I guess since we don't know what it is. No comment back to it. And then we have Michael Henry's name as your ad here. Call 555-5749.
This is my favorite team name. I gotta say, Mike. After last year's Bells Oberon disaster, you really turned it around quick. Great job, Mike. Really, really happy with that. Proud of you, buddy. Miss you.
So, I don't know if you meant to do this, but those last 4 digits are seriously close to the last 4 digits of my own phone number. If you switch the second numbers, those are the last 4 digits of my phone number for all you viewers out there. Was a little concerned when I saw that, though. I didn't know, but
for all those viewers out there, it's 574. We don't know then there's 3, and then there's those. So if you're paying attention, you kind of already know. I mean, you have a little bit of confidence. Yeah, it's great. It's a great start, like Andrew said. It's way better than Bells Oberon. I mean, he probably got plenty of cash from the amount of marketing that he gave them from last year, but he's looking for a new sponsor this year. I think that's what he's looking for, and we'll see who wants to give Mike their business. But as for team names, that was it. I guess we have Team Morrell. Team Morrell still needs to get a new one, and the commish still needs to get his up and running. We'll see if that works. But as for closing thoughts or comments, do you two have anything else you want to address to our public? Kyle?
Yeah, so the order we put online soon following this podcast, I'm not going to say right after because I'm not going to do it. Schedule will hopefully also be completed tonight, so you'll be able to see that. And I'll start throwing some feelers out for the draft day. So looking into that. That's all I got.
Very important. Those are all very important details, and we are all looking forward to it. Andrew?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. Well, to all those subscribers out there, we want to thank you. We want to thank our sponsors. They will remain unnamed until later, but we'd like to thank them for this podcast and future podcasts in the future. We appreciate it. All right. See you guys.